Hello everyone, this is Siddharth, and in this video we will be solving another question from the list that I have shared in the starting of this playlist. So if you don't know what we are doing in this playlist, we are solving all those questions which are related to each other, so that we can able to build pattern and able to memorize all the standard processes and methods, and able to solve another question which is related to these question or the same concept, and able to solve those question as well intuitively. So let's start solving this question as well, which is linked list cycle 2. And I would suggest that you can watch my previous video as well, which is where I have solved this detecting linked list cycle, because only then you can able to like relate these two questions and able to retain the process. So here also, like in this question also, what we have to do, uh, we have to first like if we will see for the concept, first we have to detect the cycle, and return uh, then we have to return that node which where the uh, cycle is starting. So how we can like solve this question? Obviously we will be using two pointer approach. In the previous question we have already used that one pointer is slow and another pointer will going to be fast. So now let's see, and in the previous question we just have to modify something and we will able to solve this as well. So obviously let's take this first linked list as an example, which is 3 to 0 minus 4. So 3 is pointing to 2, 2 is pointing to 0, and 0 is pointing to minus 4. Sorry, and this minus 4 is uh, connected to 2, so the cycle is starting from 2 and ending up to minus 4. Sorry, cycle will never end, but it is like this is the last node. And then this 4 is pointing to 2. Now what we have to do, we will initialize in slow pointer and in fast pointer. Now we will move slow pointer 1 at a time and fast pointer 2 at a time. So eventually what will going to happen, let me tell you using mathematics also. So suppose this is the length of this cycle is y, and this length of the starting of this or we can say the head of the linked list and the starting point of the cycle. Let's take this distance as x, and let's take the cycle distance, which is this, as c. Now this x plus y, we can say that now from the previous question, so this slow is like slow, after slow will reach to end, the fast pointer will also reach to this point, because as slow is moving slower than the fast is moving two times more than the slow pointer. So slow will able to cover this distance only, and fast will cover like some more distance than slow, and able will meet eventually at this point. So if you will try to see this, let's see. So this in the first iteration, slow will come here, fast will come here, then slow will come here and fast will come here, and then slow will come here and fast will come here. So you can see also fast and slow will be pointing to this. Now from this what we can derive, that x plus y, which is this, or we can say fast distance covered by fast is equals to 2 time distance covered by slow pointer. And the distance covered by slow pointer, what will going to be, it will going to be this x plus y, because slow will cover up to this distance only. So this will going to be x plus y. Now the distance covered by fast pointer will going to be, the fast pointer obviously will be like covering this distance, and then it is additionally covering the cycle distance, because eventually it will move in this cycle as well. So we have to consider that also. So we can say x plus y plus 2 times c, which is the length of the cycle. Now let's rearrange this so that we can interpret something from this. So x plus y is 2c is equals to 2 times x plus y, 2 times y. Now after like cancelling these two, so this will going to be 2 times c is equals to x plus y. So what we can say that this the length of this linked list is the multiple of the cycle. So from this we can like interpret that uh, from this we can interpret that if we will start another pointer from this point and we will move from this point, then eventually they will move after this pointer will move L distance. Like if you will see this L is 1 from here, this is L, that's what we have defined, and this is uh, now after I want to say that after L distance this pointer will meet here with this pointer. So from this what we can interpret that uh, like after detecting in cycle, now we just have to like use another pointer, suppose cycle detector, and we just have to move this pointer L distance, and this will meet eventually with this starting pointer, and we can return this cycle detector as an answer, because this is what we have to do. We have to return this starting pointer. So let me summarize this for you. So in the previous question we just have detect cycle, eventually the slow and fast pointer will meet here. Now from here what we can do, we additionally have to define another pointer which will start from here, and slow is already here. Now this slow pointer will move L distance from here, and they will move eventually after L steps. And for that, I have like make you understand, we have used this maths so that we can able to prove that this x plus y is the multiple of this c. So that's what I have to make you understand. Now let's try to solve this question as well. Eventually you will like understand. It is like little bit hard to get this, but if you will like try to see this video for 2 or 3 times, especially this concept, then you will able to get it. And I would suggest that you can like try to think as well. So let's try to like solve this. First what we have to do, we have to make two pointer. So list node one will going to be slow, and it is pointing to head. Next one is equals to fast, and it is also pointing to head. Now what we have to do is we just have to do the same step that we have done in the previous question. So while this fast does not equals to null, and fast dot next does not equals to null, we have to run this while loop so that we can move a slow pointer one step. So slow is equal to slow dot next, and fast is equal to fast dot next dot next. So if the cycle exists, then they will eventually meet. That's I have already told you. And before that, let's take an edge case. So if head is equals to null, and otherwise another or condition will be head dot next is equals to null. This means there is either an empty linked list or a single element that is in the linked list. Then we just have to run null. And now what we have to do, after like defining these two pointers slow and fast, they will be pointing they will be pointing to that point where the cycle like last node of the cycle. After that the cycle start. So now what we have to do, we have to check if slow is equals to fast, then this proves that there is a cycle. Or let's comment it out as well. Condition for checking that cycle exists. Okay, so after checking for this that cycle is present, now what we have to do, we have to make another pointer. So let's name it as cycle starting node detector. So like it's a very a long name. Sorry for that, but it will be like it will be good to name this as this cycle starting node detector, and then we can point it to the head of the our linked list, and then we just have to check while our slow pointer does not equals to this cycle starting node detector. So what will eventually will going to happen, this slow pointer will move for L step, and eventually it will move the cycle starting node detector after L step. So we just have to run this, and then we have to move our slow pointer one step at a time. So slow is equals to slow dot next, and then uh, uh, this pointer, this is cycle starting node detector. We have to move this also. Sorry, this cycle node detector is equals to cycle node detector dot next. So we are just moving them, and in the end we just have to return this cycle node detector. And if we are like after like escaping from while loop and we are not able to return anything, then this means that there is no cycle, so we have to return null. So now let's try to run this. Okay, all the test case have been processed. Now let's try to submit it as well. Okay, so we have successfully solved this question. See you in the next video. Bye.